Hello friends, my name is Kari. This is Tiger Lily Designs. Welcome to day 6 of the 12 Days of Stitchmas. Welcome friends, happy Saturday, December 6th to you. I hope you were doing well. Today we're going to dive right into the halfway part of the 12 Days of Stitchmas. Now if it's your first time here, welcome here. This month from December 1st through December 12th, I am doing daily videos here, opening some advents, doing some stitching fun, some knitting fun, some quilting fun, just lots of fun along the way. Yesterday we had a guest appearance from my daughter. So much fun. Today what we're going to be talking about, a little extra, is a little knitting update. Normally I do Flosstube Fridays, so that would have been yesterday's video where I update you on what I've been doing throughout the week. Here during the first 5 days of Stitchmas, I've given you a little bit of update of some stitchy witch, some stitchy progress, but I haven't been giving you any of my knitting progress. I saved it all for today. So today I brought 2 of my knitting whips that I have been working on behind the scenes for the last couple of days here in December. So let's take a look at them. Now, if you were here with me on day 1, you know that I told you guys I was going to be doing, here I've got it in my Christmas drawstring crumb bag. I'm doing the freckled whimsy advent socks. She is one of my favorite yarn dyers. She's a self-striping yarn dyer in North Carolina. Her name is Kari. Very easy for me to remember. She's got all kinds of clubs, super fun. I will link her down below. I'm in her Skein of the Month club, but this year I also got her Advent, which is a 24 stripe, super fun stitch knit socks. Okay, so I am doing a pair of socks. We talked about my relationship with Magic Loop a couple of days ago here on Stitchmas. It's not my favorite. I went back to my 9-inch. Thank goodness for the Amazon next day delivery. I got my second set of needles in the mail and I am all caught up. I've got my 2 balls. That's how they came. It came in 2 50-gram skeins that I was able to throw on my winder and make my cake balls. And so I have my 2 socks up to day 6. You can see that I had a little start. There was a separate skein for your start of your cuff. I do cuff, heels, and toes in the complementary color. And then there's 6 stripes so far. So day 6, 6 stripes. I am caught up. We shall see as the month goes along if I'm able to keep up. So far, I'm doing okay. Want to know a little secret? The little secret is that I get to knit these while I'm editing the video. So it's kind of working out okay as long as my video is long enough. I at least get 1 sock done during my video editing process. I can kind of pick it up and put it down. It's real easy to do while I'm editing. So I know I can at least keep up with 1 sock. It's the 2 that only works if the video's extra long. I don't anticipate today's to be extra long, but what I have is I have that in my drawstring crumb knitting bag. It is my favorite. I will link this pattern down below. It's a pattern, it's a PDF pattern, also comes with a video tutorial if you ever want to make some drawstring bags. They're perfect for gift giving. You know, you could, anybody, you don't need it just for knitting. You could hold cords and toys and coloring and crayons, all the things. A drawstring bag is perfect for so many people, and it's just a fun way to gift something special to someone this holiday season. So if you haven't made one of these, I love them. I have all my socks in them. I'm kind of, and it's a great way to use up your scraps. If you're a quilter and you have all these scraps, I'm kind of guilty of saving probably scraps that are really too small. I should let them go, but I don't, because then I just pop them into this crumb bag. Now you don't have to make it a crumb bag if you don't want to. Let me grab one to show you otherwise. So here is my crumb bag using scraps, but then I also grabbed, here's one of my drawstring bags where instead of using the crumb panels that you create, you can just use solid fabric for those pattern pieces, and it makes a solid pattern drawstring. Also super fun, also great for gift giving. You could whip some of those up real quick this weekend if you wanted to. All right, so that is my sock knitting update, but what I also brought for you guys, sorry for my bending over, is my sweater update. Now, like I said, I usually save these for Flosstube Fridays, but really I am so much further than I was last time I was here. I don't think I can wait till after Stitchmas, or actually, I don't even want to say this out loud, but is there a chance that this is done before Stitchmas is over? We shall see. This weekend is the Jingle Ball. I'm super excited, having so much fun. I definitely just want to stitch, but I can't stitch and count. So sometimes knitting sneaks into my jingle ball time. But let's look. Now, if you don't know, if it's your first time here, I am knitting a sweater. This is my Azucena pullover, and I'm sure I am totally butchering those words. I am using a special sweater kit that was put together by Ashley. She's a super, super adorable indie yarn dyer with a beautiful local yarn shop in Alabama. I will link hers down below. It's Paper Crane Yarns. It's a local brick and mortar, as well as she sells online if you're looking for some fun yarn. But this was a sweater kit she put together almost 2 years ago. Hold on, I just want to make sure I'm not going to drop anything and do anything. Okay, so but it's beautiful and squishy. I'm holding a fingering and a lace mohair, but it's a lace mohair. It's a mohair and silk combination. And then the fingering has cashmere, so it's super bougie. It's my first time at knitting with her yarn. Yeah, it is. And I just love it so much. I can't wait to go ahead and find the next one. This is my Christmas sweater, and I am going to go ahead. It's only the 5th of December, and I feel pretty good about the fact that I actually will be able to wear this at Christmas. Now, I might be blocking it on Christmas Eve. Well, actually, I have to wear it to Christmas Eve, which is my mom's event. Lily talked about it yesterday. That is our Christmas. And so I'm hoping I can wear it to Christmas Eve. Now, that means I'd have to get it on the blocking mats a couple days early because it takes a while to dry. Anyway, want to see my update? Okay, so here we are. Yes, it looks a little short. I haven't finished the body yet, but I went ahead and I finished that one set. It's like I said, I'm holding two yarn balls together. And so I finished that one before I started the sleeve. I have one sleeve finished. I think I had one sleeve finished. I don't remember where I was, but here is my one sleeve. It's finished. I went ahead and add stitch markers so that my next sleeve could be the same length. So you could just measure it. Usually, the patterns, they tell you, 15 inches or 14 inches or whatever you measure from the underarm. And I could have done it that way, but just as a way of being 100% confident in the situation, I just put a marker every 10 stitches. The first one I did by measurements. I followed the directions for the pattern, and it says however many inches from underarm to here. And I went ahead and did by pattern. Sometimes I go ahead and I throw it a little longer. I put it on. I feel like I have longer arms. But the last 2 times I've done that, I've really made, the sweaters have been too long and they're not my favorites. And so I was like, no, this time I'm going to follow the pattern and trust the process. And I know it's a super wash yarn, so it should grow a little bit. Now, whether when you add the silk mohair and the cashmere and all the combinations of what I'm using, whether that kind of alleviates the extra growth, I'm not quite sure. We will see together, but I did follow the pattern. So what I did is I followed the pattern for the measurements, and then I went ahead and did this extra cuff. I did add a little extra here, looking at the picture of the pattern versus following the directions of the pattern, just FYI. And then I went back and I counted. So that way I could make my next sleeve match exactly. So I am right to the point. Last night, I got to the point where I'm finishing the red. So I got right to the point. My stitch markers are good. And so now I was ready to start picking up my contrast color again. Took a little more brain combination. So I went ahead and I put it down for the night, but she is close. So I feel like this weekend or less couple of days, I could definitely get this cuff done. Or yeah, this was a beast. It looks really pretty. So it's worth the effort. It's worth the effort. This little stripe, but oh, pickles. That was something. So anyway, I will go ahead and get that one. I can get the cuff done. It's real quick. Sorry. Talking too fast, which means my words start to go, and then I need to put some more length on the body. It's definitely not long enough. I will probably try it on again and see how much, little combination between what the pattern recommends as to when you should start your ribbing versus I don't want it to be a really croppy sweater, although I did get some high-waisted jeans in theory of trying to go with that look. We shall see. So that is my knitting update. And that is hello, friends. Welcome. It's future Kari that has been inserted into the day 6 video, which is why it was late uploading. Welcome. I realized I forgot a segment of the day 6 video, and by the time I realized it when I was editing it, I wasn't ready to film it. So here we are adding this little snippet in. I hope you're good with it. So let's talk about today's giveaways. Day 6 giveaway, as always, we've got a bag of goodies to look through for you guys to get a chance to win. Remember, I'm doing daily giveaways every day during the 12 days of Stitchmas. In order to enter, you need to use the keyword of the day, which we'll chat about once we're done, and that you need to make sure you like the video and you're a subscriber to the channel. Okay, so today's bundle of goodies is going to be quilt patterns. So fun. These were all generously donated by Fat Quarter Shop, and I believe, yes, it's a Kim Deal collection. She's got a beautiful aesthetic, a very unique vibe, and hopefully one of these quilts, or maybe all 4 of them, will be something you want to make in 2026. So the first one is called Home for the Holidays. So this one is super fun. And then the next one is Hidden Stars. The next one, Whispers of Autumn. So pretty. This one's going to be Fat Quarter or Fat 8th friendly. You just need some backgrounds, but the colors are all Fat Quarter friendly. Bushels and Pecks. Looks like a churn dash to me. You know I love a good churn dash. This is also going to be Fat Quarter friendly, except for the background. And then last but not least is going to be Morning Glory. These are all gorgeous quilts, measure all different dimensions, but so beautiful. And so then I also threw in, this is just a fun little zip top. It's still bagged up from Fat Quarter Shop. It's just got a bunch of fun little quilty stitching notions on it. You can use it in your quilt area, whatever. So let's go ahead and use the word stars. For today's giveaway, make sure you use the word stars in your comment down below. And remember, I will be pulling the winners for the giveaways on December 20th. Here we are. Since we're late again, I'm going to go ahead and insert this anyway. I wanted to let you guys know, thank you so much for your support of Lily's Etsy shop. The day 5, if you haven't watched day 5, I brought my daughter Lily on. We did a fun little interview. She gave you guys an update of what's happened to her since she was here last, which was a year ago. Lots of fun in that. And she also did a little lotion bar Lily's Corner shop update. You guys bought her out lickety split in day 1. She was blown away by you guys. And thank you so much. She's already working on getting those packaged up in between study breaks for finals, and they will be going out in the mail in the next couple of days. So thank you guys so much. If you did miss out, Lily and Logan have chatted and have come up with a production schedule either during winter break or sometime right before classes start in January, sometime in the early 2026. There will be another Lily's Corner shop update. I, of course, will let you guys know when it is up and ready to go. And they're really looking forward to being able to do a couple more projects around their house with this added money that you guys did by supporting her shop. So again, I really appreciate it. And I know that her and Logan are just blown away by the tremendous generosity of this community. Okay, friends, back to regularly scheduled programming. And that is what I have to share with you guys here today on Stitchmas. And so if you are only here for the fun, that is what we've got today. It's just really busy. So I don't have much to show you. I do have something fun coming to my Patreon hopefully this weekend. So if you want a little tutorial of a fun little make that I am working on behind the scenes, I'm hoping to wrap it up, get that video shot and put together and share it with my Patreon friends here in the next day or 2. So definitely click the link down below if you want to join my Patreon and see what kind of fun projects I have going. If you were don't want to be surprised with your advent, then this is where you're going to exit the ride, and I will see you tomorrow. If you're jingle balling with Lindy Stitches, make sure you come and check me out on Instagram. I am putting up in my little story bubble what room I'm at. If I'm at a stitchy table just for fun, I'm hoping to pop in a couple more tables this weekend. I'm just enjoying, loving all the entertainment, all the fun. It is such a great virtual retreat to do from home. I love it so much. So we're just going to dive right into the events. Okay, friends, as we love to do, I'm going to go ahead and start with a Tiger Lily Advent from the 12 Days of Stitchmas box. Today, I went ahead and I grabbed bag number 6. It's this sweet little white canvas bag with a pink zipper. I love being able to reuse these bags both with stitching and with knitting and really whatever. So fun. So we're gonna go ahead and open up this bag and pull out today's goodie. Today's Advent special is brought to us by Willoughby Ann. Willoughby Ann is the queen of acrylic floss drops. She is crushing the whole concept. She's had lots of exclusive drops with Lindy Stitches. She's done some great ones that she released at market. She's releasing new ones all the time, and they're so fantastic. I reached out to her early in 2025, might even have been last year, and said, I would love to collaborate with you and work on an exclusive drop for this year's box. And she was so excited and knocked it out of the park for this year's box. This year, as you know, in the caper, we have fun and pink and fun, and there's gingerbread. And so this year's drops, what she worked with me and we worked and collaborated and designed together was this fantastic, now let's see if I can get you zoomed in. It's a fantastic pink acrylic floss drop in the shape of a gingerbread house. Not only is it pink, but it's got glittery sparkle on it as well. So it is extra bougie. And then each for your floss drops, you've got the 2 window cutouts. You can use, maybe you're going to go ahead and put 2 skeins of floss or use one for your floss and one for your extra lengths of thread, whichever works. It is fantastic. A set of 10 custom and Willoughby drops. It was wonderful working with her and providing you guys this fantastic one-of-a-kind goodie. All right, friends, let's go ahead and open the 2 yarn advents. The next one we have from MoonGlow Yarn is called Warm Fuzzies. Yesterday's was Clementine. We're in the worlds of oranges. Now we have, it's almost very nude colored. It's gorgeous. I can't wait to put it on my yarn ribbon. I didn't bring that over. We'll look at that again tomorrow with the yarn ribbon as we go. Day 6 from Leap of Faith Yarns. Let's now see. I love showing you guys the day. Oh, it's a fun bird. Parrot, maybe? Just very colorful. I'm sure she had so much fun finding the animals. Oh my gosh, that's so fabulous. So fabulously fun. So this would be great. I love the concept of doing one of these funky colors. I think I'm going to try this. Maybe I'll wind one up this weekend. One of these funky, like super variegated colors and then a white. So doing a stripe, a helical stripe situation for a sock where it's funky and then white. So it gives your eye a little bit of rest. But I feel like if I did this with white and then I had different colors for the contrast heel, toes, and cuffs like I like to do, I could get away with the mini skein sock. I really think I could. Or at least a shorty. It might not be long enough. I'd probably have to work a toe up just to make sure I didn't run out, but we shall see. I love that. That's a beautiful, beautiful yarn. I can't wait to put it on the yarn ribbon. And last but not least, we're going to go ahead and open up. Can you hear? I think we've got beads. Day 6 for the Stitchery Advent, I'm guessing is beads. They're going to be sparkle. I am wrong. Not beads at all. They're Murano glass head pins. Beautiful. It's like a very lavendery-esque pin set. I don't know if this is for a special project or if it's just to add to my stitchy, notions collections. We shall see. They're very sweet. I'm hoping they're for a project, but we'll stay tuned as we open the more advents to come. So friends, that is what I've got for you here today on day 6 of Stitchmas. So until next time, which is tomorrow, I will see you tomorrow, and happy stitching.